Law and Justice. World Issues is the title for Module 1. The law. We've got some questions here. Who makes laws and who enforces them? Raise your hand please. طيب نسأل بالأسماء يلا. إسماعيل يلا إسماعيل. Who makes laws and who enforces them?
Government makes law and the police enforces them.
Very good. So the government makes laws and the police and judges enforce them. Thank you. There are 3 types of laws. Mention them. Amir Abdel Fattah. There are 3 types of laws. Mention them.
Family law.
Yes. Family law.
I don't remember.
Hassan. Yes. Family law. Hassan.
نعم yes sir. Yes معك.
There are 3 types of laws. Mention them. Hassan Hussein.
Family law.
Yes.
And
رفعت مسعد.
معك يا أستاذ.
Yes, there are 3 types of laws. Mention them.
I don't understand.
Very good, Abdul Rifat. Thank you. Abdurrahman Abdul Latif. There are 3 types of laws. Mention them. Yes, Abdurrahman.
أقرأ.
Answer my question, please. Abdurrahman Muhammad Abd Nabi.
Law, family law, and criminal law.
The 3rd one?
Criminal, family, and civil law.
Very good, yes. So, family law, criminal law, and civil law. And we can add the 4th one, property law, قانون العقارات. Okay? Question number 3 is answered here. How do Islamic values influence the laws in Kuwait? يعني كيف القيم الإسلامية تؤثر في قوانين الكويت؟ Laws in Kuwait are derived from the Holy Quran and the teachings of Islam. يعني القوانين تشريعات في الكويت مشتقة من القرآن الكريم ومن تعليم الإسلام. So question number 3. Abdurrahman Ashraf, can you read the answer? How do Islamic values influence the laws in Kuwait?
Laws in Kuwait are derived from the Holy Quran and the teachings of Islam.
Thank you. Let's complete our lesson. We've got some new vocabulary. Adopt, adoption, adopt, adoption, adoption. The act or fact of legally taking another child and bringing it up as one's own. You know, a famous actor, Angelina Jolie, adopted this child. She brought this child and make him as her, or make her as her own child. Adoption. But in Islam, we don't allow adoption. Civil law, civil relating to private relations between members of a community. Civil. People all over the world fight for their civil rights. Civil rights. Civil law. Civil. Consult. Consultant. Consult is a verb. Consultant is someone who consultation. Who did this action. Consultation. So we have consult, the verb. Consultant is the noun, is a person. Consultation is a process. Consultation. The action or process of formally consulting or discussing. If you have a problem, you should have consultation from your parents, from your teacher. They can help you. Consultation. His doctor called in a heart specialist for consultation. يعني الطبيب استدعى أخصائي قلب للاستشارة. Consultation. Define. Define is a verb. Definition is a noun. Define. To describe exactly the nature, scope, or meaning of something. Define. Dictionaries usually define meanings of words. So you should have a dictionary that can help you to define the meaning of difficult words. Define. They can describe the meaning, describe the nature, the scope. Define. Impose. Impose. Require a duty or penalty to be taken or paid. 2 days ago we studied the verb enforce. Enforce is like impose, the same meaning. Impose. Enforce. The judge imposed a life sentence. يعني القاضي فرض حكمه بمدى الحياة. The judge imposed a life sentence. Judiciary. 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 Judiciary.
Judiciary.
Judges collectively. Judges collectively. يعني القضاء بشكل عام. We can say the judicial authorities of a country. السلطة القضائية. السلطة التشريعية. Sorry, السلطة القضائية. All right, judiciary. Judges collectively. Any government consists of 3 branches: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. يعني أي حكومة مكونة من 3 فروع: السلطة التنفيذية، السلطة التشريعية، السلطة القضائية. Executive, police. Legislature, the government. Judiciary is or are the judges. يبقى أي سلطة، أي حكومة مكونة من 3 فروع: السلطة القضائية، السلطة التنفيذية، السلطة التشريعية، والسلطة القضائية. Judiciary, judges collectively. Look at this driver. He was arrested by the police. Why? Penalty, 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 punishment. The driver was given a penalty for violating traffic regulations. He has to pay a fine about $80 or sterling pound. Persuasion. A belief. Persuasion, a belief. It would take a lot of persuasion to get him accept this offer. Persuasion, معتقد. A belief. I forgive you. I am a tolerant person. Tolerant. Tolerant. Someone who forgive some people's mistakes. Tolerant. The adjective, tolerant. The noun, tolerance. Islam encourages people to be tolerant with everyone. Tolerant. Violence. 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 Noun. Violent, adjective. Violence. The unlawful exercise of physical force by the exhibition of such force. Violence. They need to settle disputes without violence. هم محتاجين يسووا خلافاتهم بدون عنف. They need to settle disputes, solve their problems without violence. Violence. Welfare. 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 The health, happiness, and fortunes of a person or group. Welfare. رفاهية. رعاية. She always donates to organizations concerned with animal welfare. She's very rich and she donates some of her money to the welfare of animals, to take care of animals. Welfare. People's welfare, animals' welfare, children's welfare. Now you are going to listen again and choose the correct answer to these questions. Please listen to the talk about laws making and answer the questions. You've got 3 questions. Choose the correct answer. How does the speaker define law? B. Who makes sure people obey codes of law? C. Which type of law deals with murder and theft? Listen carefully to find the answer for these questions.
Module 1, Unit 1, 1.1, page 12, Exercise 4. My talk today is an introduction to the law, lawmaking, and legal systems. First of all, can anyone tell me what the law is?
It's the collection of rules of a country, isn't it?
That's right. My definition is this. The law is the code or set of rules which govern all individuals and organizations in society. Although different countries have different codes of law, some actions have always been crimes almost everywhere. Can anyone suggest an action of this kind?
How about theft?
Yes, that's certainly one. And of course, murder is another. Another basic principle of most systems of law is that a person is innocent until someone proves that they are guilty. Okay, so what do we know about the history of lawmaking? Does anyone know when the earliest code of law was established?
Was it about 2,500 years ago?
No, it was much earlier than that. The earliest code of law we know about was established nearly 4,000 years ago by the Middle Eastern ruler Hammurabi. This consisted of 282 laws which governed the family, work, personal property, and trade. Since then, every country has developed its own code of law over hundreds or thousands of years. Let's move on. Can someone tell me who makes laws?
Governments make laws, don't they?
That's right. In most modern societies, governments make laws and the police and judges enforce them. In some countries, juries, made up of members of the public, decide whether an accused person is innocent or guilty. In most systems, there are three main types of law. Firstly, the one that people know most about, criminal law, which deals with murder and other acts of violence and crimes against property, such as theft. The second type is civil law, which deals with a wide range of actions from arguments between neighbors to the behavior of large companies. And can anyone tell me what the third type of law is?
Is it personal law?
Not quite. It's family law, which is concerned mainly with family relationships, marriage, adoption, and the welfare of children. As I am sure you are aware, the law affects every area of people's daily lives, from driving their cars to paying tax. But to work effectively, laws must be backed by penalties and punishments imposed by courts. So, for example, individuals who have committed murder or theft are sent to prison. But what would be a typical punishment for someone who had done something less serious, say someone who has damaged their neighbour's property?
They usually have to pay a fine, don't they?
Yes, that's right. Okay, my final question is this. Why is it so important to have laws?
More people would behave badly if we didn't have laws, wouldn't they?
That's right. The simple truth is this. Without laws, there would be chaos.
Now, choose the correct answer to these questions. Abdurrahman Izzat. A. How does the speaker define law?
Rules which control
Society. Thank you. Abdullah Mahmoud. Who makes sure people obey codes of law? Abdullah Mahmoud.
Who makes sure people obey codes of law. Police and judges.
Police and judges. Yes, very good, Abdullah. Omar Ibrahim, which type of law deals with murder and theft?
Criminal law.
Yes, good, Omar. Criminal law. Very good. Let's move to the second exercise. Are the statements true or false? Justify your answer. لو قلنا صح ولا غلط برضه قلنا justify your answer. لازم تذكر السبب من listening. Some actions have always been considered crimes. True or false? Some actions have always been considered crimes. عمر علاء شبرخيتي.
True.
Give me examples. Just fair answer.
Crimes such as murder and theft.
Very good, Omar Shabrakhiti. Thank you. So this sentence is true, and the correct answer: crimes such as murder and theft are considered crimes everywhere. Thank you. 2 or B. In most legal systems, a person is presumed guilty until proven innocent. True or false? Kareem Mustafa.
False.
False. Just fair answer.
A person is innocent until proven he is guilty.
Very good. نعكسها يا شباب. Very good. A person is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Or someone. Yes, very good. Someone is innocent until proven guilty. يعني الشخص المتهم بريء حتى تثبت إدانته. Someone is innocent or a person is innocent until proven guilty. Thank you, Kareem. Next. Hammurabi's code of law consists of 272 laws. Michael, true or false? How many laws are there in Hammurabi's code of law? How many laws? False. Just fair answer. Muhammad Ahmed. False. Muhammad Ahmed.
False. There is 282.
Very good. There are. Yes, there are. So Hammurabi's code of law consists of 282. Thank you, Muhammad. Okay, good. The police and judges make laws. True or false? Muhammad Rabi' مش موجود. Muhammad Mustafa, true or false?
False. False.
False. Just fair answer.
The government make the laws and the police and judges enforce them.
Very good, Muhammad. Thank you. So the right answer: governments make laws and the police enforce them. The police and judges enforce them. Thank you. Now you are going to think and speak, discussing the law, expressing opinion. Read the text and discuss the questions below in pairs or groups. This text is about Kuwait, so you have to pay attention about it. A tolerant society, مجتمع متسامح. Just like in the rest of the world, Kuwaiti laws are made to protect the individual's rights of the people living there. So why are Kuwait's laws made? Why are Kuwait's laws made? Mahmoud Al-Johri.
أيوة.
Yes. Why are Kuwait laws made? لماذا صيغة القوانين الكويتية؟ لماذا سنة القوانين الكويتية؟ Yes.
خطأ أستاذ تاني بس معلش.
طيب يوسف أسامة مش موجود؟ يوسف أسامة؟
أنا موجود يا أستاذ.
يوسف أسامة موجود. Okay, يوسف أسامة. يلا يوسف. Why are Kuwait's laws made?
فهمت أنا يا أستاذ.
The first sentence, please. Why are Kuwaiti laws made? يوسف عادل.
أستاذ بجاوب.
ما أعرف يا أستاذ.
عبد العزيز عبد الله. عبد العزيز عبد الرحمن رشيدي. Why are Kuwait's laws made?
شنو أستاذ؟
Yes. إسماعيل أسامة. Why are Kuwaiti laws made?
Kuwait's laws are made to protect the individual rights of the people living there.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So Kuwaiti laws are made to protect the individual rights of the people living there. Kuwait has a well-structured and clearly defined judiciary composed of summary, military, and religious courts, amongst others. يعني الكويت بها سلطة قضائية جيدة التركيب ومعروفة مكونة من محاكم جزئية عسكرية دينية. Can you mention some of the courts in the Kuwait? On Kuwait, can you mention some of the courts? Amir Abdel Fattah, mention some of the courts in Kuwait. Amir Abdel Fattah, mention some of the courts in Kuwait. Hassan Hussein.
Yes.
Mention some of the courts in Kuwait.
I don't know.
You cannot see the text. رفعت مسعد.
أقرأ أستاذ.
Mention some. Yes, mention some of the courts in Kuwait. رفعت.
أقرأ.
عبد الرحمن عبد اللطيف.
Yes.
Yes, mention some of the courts in Kuwait. عبد الرحمن محمد عبد النبي.
The clearly defined military and religious courts.
So in Kuwait there are summary, military, and religious courts. Yes, the Amir, in consultation with the Justice Ministry, appoints judges in the regular courts. So who appoints judges in the regular courts? Abdurrahman Ashraf.
The Amir and the consultation.
The Amir and the Justice Ministry. يعني الأمير مع باستشارة وزارة العدل. So the Amir, in consultation with the Justice Ministry, appoints judges in the regular courts. The law is drawn means derived from. The law is derived from or drawn from the teachings of the Holy Quran and protects the rights of all people of all religious persuasions, ensuring a safe, just, and tolerant society. الجملة دي بتيجي ترجمة يا شباب. Where is the Kuwaiti law drawn from? Where is the Kuwaiti law drawn from? Abdullah Mahmoud.
The system of laws in Kuwait is drawn from the teaching of the Holy Quran.
Thank you. So it was drawn, or it is drawn from the teachings of the Holy Quran and the Prophet's Hadith, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the peace be upon him. All right. What does the Kuwaiti law protect? What does the Kuwaiti law protect? Omar Ibrahim. Omar, thank you, Abdullah. Omar Ibrahim.
The rights of all the people.
Yes, the rights of all people, of all religious persuasions, ensuring a safe, just, and tolerant society. نترجم الجملة للشباب. القانون الكويتي يحمي حقوق كل الناس بجميع معتقداتهم الدينية وضامنا أو مؤكدا على مجتمع متسامح عادل وآمن. So the Kuwaiti law protects the rights of all people, of all religious persuasions, ensuring a safe, just, and tolerant society. Now you are going to answer these questions, A and B. Read and think. What's the main purpose of sending people to prison? Why do judges send people to prison? To punish them or to protect society? B. How do Islamic values influence the system of laws in Kuwait? How do Islamic values influence the system of laws in Kuwait? We have many and different Islamic values like tolerance, like friendship, etc. Answer these questions. The first one, what's the main purpose of sending people to prison? To punish them or to protect society? Let's listen to Omar Ala Shabrakhiti.
To protect the society from criminals.
To protect society from criminals. Let's see the answer. Yes. So the right answer, to protect society from criminals and to make people feel secured and safe. So the main purpose of sending people to prison is to protect the society from criminals and to make people feel secured and safe. Second question. How do Islamic values influence the system of laws in Kuwait? How do Islamic values influence the system of laws in Kuwait? Kareem Mustafa.
The Kuwaiti laws are drawn from the teaching of the Holy Quran.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Kareem. So the Kuwaiti laws are derived from or drawn from the teachings of Islam, and they provide safety and tolerance to all people. So the system of laws in Kuwait provides safety and tolerance to all people. They ensure that we are living in a safe and tolerant community. They ensure justice between the members of society. بتضمن العدالة. They ensure justice between the members of society. And Kareem's answer, the laws in Kuwait are sprung. Sprung. They are drawn, they are derived from the Holy Quran and the teachings of Islam. So there are different answers. You are not supposed to write just one sentence. You give more details. I'm going to ask the question. I'll ask someone to read the answer. Question A. What's the main purpose of sending person to punish them or to protect society? Michael.
To protect the society from criminals, to make people feel secured and safe.
Thank you. B. How do Islamic values influence the system of laws in Kuwait? Muhammad Mustafa.
They provide safety and tolerance to all people. They ensure justice between the members of the society. The laws in Kuwait are sprung from the Holy Quran and the teaching of Islam.
Very good. Muhammad Ahmed Abdulaziz, would you like to read the answer again?
They provide safety and tolerance to all people. They ensure justice between the members of the society. The laws in Kuwait are sprung from the Holy Quran and the teaching of Islam.
Very good. Before we end our lesson, let's summarize what we have studied in Unit 1, Lesson 1 and 2. What's the importance of law? What's the importance of law? Can you raise your hand, please? What's the importance of law? Abdulaziz Abdurrahman. Yes.
Laws keep order.
Yes. It keeps order in society. Yes.
Laws keep rights.
It keeps our rights. It saves our rights. Yes. Thank you. Abdullah Mahmoud. Thank you.
أستاذ معاك شو السؤال بس لأنه الشاشة عندي سوداء ما حملها.
Okay. Second question, Abdullah. Can you mention different types of laws?
Civil laws, criminal law, family law.
Yes. We have 3 types of laws: civil law, family law, and criminal law. Let's talk about each one. What does the civil law deal with? What does civil law deal with?
Civil law deal with action like arguments between people.
Yes. Thank you. What about family law?
You're welcome.
Yusuf Osama.
أستاذ.
What does family law deal with?
إيه صوتك قطع معلش.
What does family law deal with? Let's see. What does family law deal with? It's if you listen to the listening text, you will find the answer. Here he gives some information about each law. Ismail Osama, what does family law deal with?
With family problems and neighbor problems.
Family law deals with marriage, adoption, the welfare of children, divorce. Okay, but concerning what? Concerning arguments between neighbors, which law does it deal with?
Civil law.
Civil law. Yes, arguments between neighbors or arguments between companies. The civil law deals with them. All right. What about criminal law? Criminal law. What does criminal law deal with?
أنا أستاذ.
Let's see. Karim.
It deals with violence.
Yes.
And thieves and other criminals.
Other crimes like murder, theft, etc. Okay. I'm going to stop recording. Thank you, Karim. First, stop recording. I'm going to take your attendance.